This is a leaf. To be specific, this is a Norway maple leaf that I picked up on my street on the west side of Buffalo. Every fall, my street is covered in leaves. Leaves that I get to watch change color, flutter to the ground, crunch underfoot, and not rake or bag because I'm a renter. My street is covered in leaves because my neighborhood has some of the highest level of tree canopy of anywhere in the city. And like probably everyone else on my street, I take this for granted. However, bountiful tree cover and surrounding nature is not the norm for every city resident. In fact, according to the nonprofit American Forests, a map of tree cover in America's cities is too often a map of income and race. Perhaps it isn't surprising then that here in Buffalo, the lowest level of tree canopy and the majority of the city's 8,000 vacant lots are concentrated on the east side, where 85% of the city's Black population lives. This area has higher rates of poverty and unemployment than the city at large, leading Buffalo to be among the most segregated cities in the country. We talk a lot about certain kinds of inequity in Buffalo: disparities in food access, housing, graduation rates. But what is often ignored is that this inequity extends to the ground beneath our feet and the trees above our heads. So at this point, you might be asking, so what? Well, this inequity in nature access isn't without history or consequence. People living in nature-deprived areas have higher levels of depression and heart disease, and community-level problems, like a lack of neighborhood cohesion. And, more importantly, this has impacts on people's bodies, minds, and spirits that we haven't bothered to learn about. In my research, I'm looking at East Side residents' experiences of nature, particularly around vacant land. In my work, it was imperative for me to center community members' experiences. I'm doing that using an array of qualitative methods: interviews, a walking tour, and a community visioning workshop. In my work, this work isn't just interesting to me, but it's important. Little research has explored people's experiences in depth. As an East Side community leader expressed to me, people know they want their neighborhoods to be different, to be better, but we don't paint a picture broad enough of what spaces could be. If you can't imagine something, how can you build it? With this research, I want to play a small role in envisioning the new. So yes, this is a leaf, but it is also a symbol of beauty, of potential, of justice.